The African print textile industry is worth $5 billion, yet only 15% of that revenue actually stays on the continent. The Dutch textile giant Vlisco has 3% of the market share, selling $70 million of fabric per year and a net profit of $1.5 billion, making it the biggest seller of African print textiles.
Fun fact, what we'll call today African print are an imitation of Indonesian batik that was brought to West Africa by Vlisco in 1852. After the initial contact, Vlisco went on and opened factories in Ghana, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast.
Through the years, artisanal methods of production have virtually disappeared from the continent, being replaced by industrial methods. Since 2000, many of these factories have been in fact closed down, unable to compete with the influx of Chinese cheap imitation fabric. Currently, 80% of the textiles sold on the continent is in fact from India, China, or the Netherlands, making us ask what part of that is actually African except for the buyer or the wearer. Karingana is born as a response to the gap in the African textile market. Our mission is to bring design, sourcing, and production back to Africa, thus preserving the rich African textile tradition using technology in a sustainable way.
Our company values are co-creation, contribution, innovation, creativity, quality, and sustainability. Our vision is to change the narrative on African textile stories. We are giving a voice to African creatives to tell their stories through our fabrics, following the African storytelling tradition.
Our business model is quite simple. We offer customizable prints and diverse fabrics, produced on demand in small quantities. We do this through our online platform where you can buy a license to a pattern, standard license for non-commercial use starting at $50, extended license for commercial use, premium license which is an exclusive pattern for commercial use. You can then source and print on the website from a selection of textiles for fashion and interiors, as well as paper, wallpaper, and gift wrap. The website will have a database of African textile artisans from around the continent from which you can source and produce handmade textiles. Freelance textile designers can register to sell their prints on our platform. And lastly, we will create the first replicable model of an African Textile Innovation Lab. In this space, African textile artisans can reinterpret artisanal production methods using technology, giving them the tools to develop, innovate, and produce new African fabrics.
What sets us apart from our competition is our personalized business model and the fact that we are an African company producing solutions for African consumers, for us, by us. In Mozambique market, at least 1 million people buy capulana per year. In Africa, that is more than 15 million, and in the diaspora, 20 million. We are targeting 15% of that market share, which is worth $250 million.
We started this business with a laptop, $100, and a big dream. We have managed to make $5,000 in profit, and we're topping that in another $5,000 of our own money to grow the company. And we're asking you today to join with us, either to help us raise $20,000 to grow the brand, or to open the labs.
My name is Jamila de Souza.
I am Wasi Zacarias.
We are the founders of Karingana Textiles.
Help us to change the narrative on African textile market.